Hey there, welcome back. Thanks for joining me. And hello from Chicago. I made it. If you recall, this weekend I was traveling from Jackson Hole, Wyoming to Chicago. And I was quite nervous about how those travels were going to go because I'm immobile due to a right leg that, well, frankly chooses whether to work or not on a daily basis. And I had to fly without the support of my wife because she's had foot surgery. So to say that I was anxious and nervous is an understatement, to be honest. I think I've barely slept out of just the anxiety from it. Yeah, for sure. But I made it. It was rough. It was absolutely rough. I had to break it down so that, I just put it in sections for myself. Okay, so I have to make it from my house to the airport, onto the plane. That's section 1. From the plane, from door to door, section 2. And then from the airport to my house, section 3. So I just had to get through 3 sections, right? And each one very different from the last. I will say I also used the wheelchair assist, which I haven't had to use in a very long time, and that was golden. Thank you, United Wheelchair Assist. Oh man, so golden. I would not have been able to do it without that service. Whew. And then I got here, and all week this week, I've just I've been thinking about community, thinking about the people in your life who are there for the good times, for the laughter, and for the crying, for the sadness, and for the joy, all of it. We couldn't go through this life without those people. At least for me, for me, I enjoy and need those people. And my wife and I hit a wall this week. I haven't been sleeping. I just can't get comfortable between the broken rib and the left broken rib, right leg that doesn't work, being opposite of each other. I mean, just imagine. It's just so and we just don't have the right setup in Jackson for it. Mountain towns are not made for immobility. They're just not made for ADA support, and we just recognized how much we're struggling alone. I shouldn't say alone. We are, again, so fortunate to have a community. Our friend Michelle flew out one weekend to support us. Our friend Laura came out, if you remember, for when my wife first had her surgery, to help us. So we're very, very supported as much as possible. But when you're living in a town where mostly everyone that's living there is there for the outdoors, and that's what I went there for, was to be able to walk the woods and be able to enjoy nature and all the restorative gifts that I get from it. But it just hasn't been able to happen. We've been out there since January, and I've been immobile the entire time, and our house isn't set up for immobility. That's not what we bought it for. We bought it for Gabby's future, so we weren't taking those things into consideration necessarily. I mean, somewhat, yeah, of course, but not long term. And so we just hit a wall this week where I realized I needed to come back to Chicago. I need for us to move our base back to Chicago. And so that's this weekend. We decided at the last minute, and so we set everything up and we're moving back. Right now, my wife, unfortunately, because of her foot, the foot surgery that she had and the PT that she needs to do, she needs to stay in Jackson for another couple of weeks. So she's just going to fly back and forth for a little bit. But I've moved back to Chicago. I can't go alone, and that's why I was thinking about community. I got home, and this entire week is my friends are swarming. I had someone pick me up at the airport with a vanilla milkshake from our favorite dive, right? And then I had another friend meet at my house to help me get groceries and get set up, get reestablished. And then the next morning, another friend comes over to hang out with me and just to make sure I'm okay. And then another friend. I mean, like, honestly, like, listen to that. That's amazing. And all week it's like that. I have appointments tomorrow. My friend Annalise is she took a day off of work so that she could take me to the hospital and help me get through my appointments, because I don't know how. I got a new walker. I hope that helps. But again, if my leg decides not to work, it just decides not to work. So cross that bridge when we get there. Pardon me. Ooh, just give me a second. It makes it worse when you're doing that coughing. And that rib is broken. Okay. All week, I have amazing people helping me out each day. And it's a big week for me because I have lots of appointments in oncology tomorrow. I have a CT scan coming up, and then I'm meeting with the pain clinic. And it's another reason why I wanted to come back to Chicago full time. I need to work with my pain clinic on a faster, regular basis. I haven't figured out necessarily the magic operating place yet. I'm in pain from the rib. At least I know that I'm on the right path, because they gave me a shot that worked so that they could figure out which nerve it is. And so hopefully in the next week or two, I'll get a long-term, multi-month solution to that. Hopefully they'll find a solution to the leg, the fatigue, and everything else that comes. I just have to accept, and that's okay. But if I could minimize, oh man. So it's a big, big week. It's a big week. And at every turn, I have support from friends and chosen family, and it's just amazing. We always talk about choices, and it's the only thing that we have in life. As I've come to the end of mine, I've realized the only thing that we have control over in life, the only thing that we have true option, is how we choose to react to something, how we choose to accept information and process that information. It's the only thing that we actually have full say over. And the love and the support that I'm getting from my chosen family today just demonstrates that I've made really great decisions over the years, and the people that I've chosen to hang out with, people that I've chosen to have in my life. I'm very grateful for them. You know what that means? I just realized this. Jingle. I just realized. It means I'm in Chicago, so you can crush me with Filipino food. That's a note to our friend Jingle, who is the most lovely woman who shows her love by going around Chicago and bringing me all of the best Filipino food ever and introducing me to new dishes every single time. It's fantastic. It's, again, the love and support that you get from your friends and family is amazing when you have invested the energy, I suppose. Oh, well, it's been a long day today. I physically navigating myself through that, between the stress and the physical. I've just been wiped out today, and so I've been sleeping all day, which is why I'm a little bit late to our coffee chat. I apologize. And I'm going to cut it to a little short, too, because I'm ready for another nap. All right, my friend. Thank you for checking in on me. Wish me luck this week. I definitely, if anyone has any Rainbow Glitter Warrior power to send, I would love it. Ow. See, I get excited and do things like that, and that's not clever. Okay. Calm that down. Okay, my friend. Thank you for coming to visit. Thank you for all, as always. And like I said, if you have any energy to send, just send me some rainbows. So this week, at least through the difficult parts, I can be riding the rainbows, shitting rainbows all the way, every day, right? Okay, friend. Thanks again.